85. 85 in a what zone?
65.
Where's the ticket?
I didn't get one other one. I'm lucky he didn't catch. I slowed down for the curve because 15 seconds earlier I was going.
Why were you... Yeah, turn the light on. It's so grainy.
I'm at home.
Oh, it's so bright. Oh. There's nobody on yet.
I know. Waiting anyway. Hands off.
Hands off.
I'm going to turn in my transcript from Kansas tomorrow.
I need you to go pick up stamps tomorrow. We got one like, but nobody here. Weird.
Hello.
Hey, there is somebody here. What are you looking at?
I was trying to hit Instagram. But I hit YouTube.
My arm. What's up, Bill? It's always gotta be Bill. Bill's always around.
Speaking of Bill,
No, that jackass never responded to my message. What's up, Rusty? So what are y'all up to? Not me.
No, he was talking about different Bill.
No, different Bill. My old landlord. I get a monthly T-shirt subscription from Grunt Style.
Speaking of which, I think...
And those idiots, their system screwed up and they sent it to my old address after I've previously changed it and deleted my old address. So now a stranger's got my new shirt.
I think you're just going to have to cancel your subscription and then just completely redo it and start from scratch. Apparently.
I will not. Hey, somebody else is in here. Who is it? Oh, 3 people. Where is everybody? I'm not.
It's on Amazon.
I'm not. I opened up a brand new tab, typed in Papa John's, and then it goes, hang on, papajohns.com. Hit enter.
It just makes you look crazy.
How is... Now it works right. It pulled it up in Amazon twice. I wasn't even in Amazon.
Sure, wear a mask. That'd be interesting.
Depends. You want to go Freddy? Hey, Wyatt, what's going on? God, I got that song stuck in my head.
What song?
I Prevail's version of Blank Space.
Why are you logging in to Papa John's? You're not ordering pizza, are you?
Yeah, so I have something for lunch tomorrow.
You can pack
Pizza is good cold. That is not.
That will be fine cold. Barbecue pulled pork is okay cold, is it not? I'm packing it for lunch.
Well, you're weird. Ooh. Spinach Alfredo. Smokehouse bacon, double bacon, 6 cheese. Zesty jalapeno meats.
Barbecue pulled pork is okay cold, isn't it? Like he could pack sandwiches to the side and the meat over in a different container and make his own sandwiches on site. All you'd have to do is...
No, because I'm going to be working by myself tomorrow, so I'm not going to have that much time.
You take a fork, you flip it to the sandwich, and that's it.
Apparently, you think my job is a lot easier than what it is.
I don't, but it takes 30 seconds to assemble a sandwich.
I think everybody's just hiding.
You're looking at pizza.
Well, here, they can join me.
No.
We'll all look at pizza together.
That's not. Just pick something.
That cheesy chicken cordon bleu looks delicious.
Then get it.
Where is everybody hiding? It's so quiet in the chat.
Quiet here.
Yeah, because the kids are asleep for a change.
Alex isn't up, so I can hear him talking. Do you want me to hold the camera?
No. I just got to get my wallet. It's illegal for me to drive.
Only the trucks, right?
Yeah, only the work trucks. Everybody's staring at the ceiling right now.
I have to go hold the camera.
Oh, now we got 5 people. Ah! But who do we got? I would never pay 30. Well, I can't say that. I've paid almost $30 for a pizza.
That's too much money for a pizza.
Hey, Katana. Aw, 6 people, only 4 likes. Doing good, but not. It's one of those weird days. What's up, Glock? Ooh. Prayers for what? I'm not dying yet.
Just said it was a weird day.
Oh, hell. A little bit of this is back. This is going to be an interesting night. Thank you, Glock. No, my day was a muddy day.
I got pulled over, and that about sums up my day.
That's what you get for doing 85 and a 65.
Trying to get home.
After I done told you I had to pick up Alex. What is it about women? Nice, Katana. Got a little pedal car he's going to pay it for his niece.
That's cool.
Can you set this over there, plug it in and charge, please? Thank you.
Where am I supposed to put it?
I don't know. Doing 85 in a 65.
86 and a 65.
Okay, sorry. My bad. It was 86 in a 65.
He was driving, so I don't know how he clocked me unless they had a helicopter up above. Not only was he driving, but he was driving the opposite direction.
20 over. 86 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone. Look at that. If you know where Katana is, about $400. But that's not the best part. Apparently, before she got to the curve that she slowed down for, she was doing 97.
I was coming down a hill.
I'm surprised her minivan went that fast.
Thank you. I've got that bitch up to 104.
I maxed it out for her, so.
I've never been caught on that road, and that road rarely ever has any hypos. So.
Hey, I can't even legally drive the trucks for work. So. You want to go check on Alex? Technically, for 20 over, you can lose your license here, too.
What happened?
But she was lucky. She got away with a warning.
You won't lose your license here if you have a clean driving record for 20 over. You're just going to have to buy it.
Over the speed limit. Well, especially when she had 3 kids in the car. Trying to rush back for an hour, about an hour and 20-minute drive, trying to rush back to pick our youngest up from daycare.
An hour and 15.
But, still speeding after I told her I would pick him up. Because I was already off work.
Then, not only was I pulled over, asshole rode my ass all the way back up into town. Pulled me over.
Should have brake checked him.
I was pissed. Pulled me over between Yale and Manford, middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Oh, I'll spank her later, Bill. I got whips and handcuffs in the bedroom. Do I need to go get him down?
No, he fell off his bed. He was half asleep, laying on the side of the bed. He fell off and he startled himself. He's fine. There's no fun in the fur ones.
Fur ones.
I just got weird, didn't I?
Yeah. It went from weird. It went from 0 to 95. Here, I'm gonna go take care of Alex real quick.
Fan. I like things a little weird. That's all I have to say. And I wasn't going 97 on purpose. I was going down a hill. So, and there's never any hypos on that road. And he shouldn't have been able to clock me the way he was driving. Just pissed about everything. I'm pissed that he followed me home. That was horseshit.
You could have pulled him over and called somebody, have him arrested for stalking.
Huh.
That would have been funny. Ooh. See, technically, a cop is not supposed to follow you after they give you a ticket, because then it's police harassment.
He was at my ass the whole way.
That's police harassment.
He broke off at 108, so all the way up to
Hooty hoo!
right up to town.
Oh, by the way, when I get off work, I gotta go get that physical done and get my new medical card. What's up, Hootie? The game or actually on the road? Because I think that's what my wife was playing doing 97 earlier.
Wasn't doing 97 on purpose. I was coming down a hill.
Sure you were.
I was.
Likely excuse. I could coast down a hill on my pickup and never hit 97 doing 65. My truck starts slowing down.
Well, you're not me.
Sorry, a little bit. Oh, you're one of the guys that I pass, Hootie. He says that he drives like an old man in the slow lane, driving 10 below to get good gas mileage.
Oh, I was shouting at one of those people today.
Do you have a WWJD sticker on your car, Hootie? Well, darn. I was hoping he would say yes so I could tell you what Jesus would do.
Drive the speed limit.
Sad thing is I yelled that at every car I'm behind that has that sticker that's doing 10 or more below the speed limit. Alright, Bill. Yeah, I can't pinch pennies. I got a Hemi for a motor.
Oh, did you see this?
Yeah, I saw that.
There's a 4-year-old that has appointments while the girls have appointments. And today, Haley got in a My Dad's Bigger Than Your Dad competition with her. It went on for like 15 minutes.
At least you don't drive slow in the fast lane. You are one that has sense. Thanks for that.
That's true. I do appreciate you staying in the slow lane.
My favorite thing to do on the highway when there's multiple lanes is I'll get in the fast lane and do a speed limit just to take people off.
That makes me want to hurt you.
Especially when they come close to rear-ending me or sideswiping me to begin with. It really aggravates people when you do that. Just get in the fast lane and do the speed limit. Alright, a little bit. See you in a little while. If I'm even still up. No, it's only 8:45. I should be. Oh. You are going to have to pop my back tonight.
Pop mine first.
Mine hasn't been popped in months. Blow me.
I'd rather bite you.
Kinky. So anybody want my job? It's $19.50 an hour, but you got to have a CDL. All right, Katana. Drive safe. Remember, Need for Speed is for video games only. Don't be like my wife.
You know what? I was trying to tell you before the live stream came out because I didn't want it on the live stream. So screw you.
Promises, promises. Dinner should be here in about the next 10 minutes or so.
I made dinner!
Well, that's the company I work for. That's what they start out at, Hootie. Here, anyways. We got one guy that's worked for the company, and he's making, I think he said 27, 28 an hour now. After working for him for 5 years. In a manner of speaking, it's hydrovac. We play with water and we dig in the dirt, play with water, and make mud. And then suck it all out. Hydro excavation. What's up, 27?
I describe it to everybody as surface fracking.
I'm not getting it, Bill. They wanted $2 grand for that car. After they said the price was negotiable. Alright, Hootie. Take it easy. But yeah, they wanted $2 grand for that Fairlane. The front, just to get the front windshield, will cost $2 grand. But I did find another car, Bill. That I might go get. If they put the front wheels back on. What are you doing on Facebook?
I'm looking at it.
This car was literally nothing but a body on wheels. It had a motor and nothing else. And the only reason why they were wanting two grand for it is because apparently there's a restoration shop down there where the car is.
Where was it?
Carney.
Yeah, where?
Right there on 177. Right.
Just off the highway?
It was literally on 177. Right before you get to the turnoff to go to the farm.
So it was by the gas stations?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the guy that always has the classic cars for sale is probably the one that told him $2 grand. And
Probably.
there's a reason that he's never able to sell those cars.
Yeah. But yeah, they were told that it was worth $2,000 the way it sits, but the guy that gave them that price has never seen the car. But I found a 65 Stang.
It's a 68.
68.
Yes.
It's the late 60s. I can't remember. I thought it was a 65.
68.
Give me my laptop.
Fail.
I'm tired. Blow me.
Fail. $68. No anything. $500. But we don't have anywhere to put it.
Yeah, we do. I'll put it in the backyard and work on it in the backyard.
Where the kids play. Yeah,
No.
probably. He's had the same classic car. If I'm assuming the guy that told them to sell it to ask $2,000 for it. Since I didn't go look at the car because I had kids, so I'm just assuming who told them the price. But if it's the guy who I think it is, he has had the same set of like 8 classic cars for sale for like, Lord, 15 years, probably longer. And they don't budge. They're sitting there with a nice, fine layer of dirt on them because he can't sell them. Because he asked way too much money for them.
Did you see somebody pulled up outside, sweetheart?
I don't see you.
Okay, yeah, it was a 68. Whoop, whoop. What's all that?
Yeah.
A car like that is only worth what somebody's willing to pay. I offered them $400 for the car.
That was a massive lowball.
That's all it's worth with the amount of money that's got to be put into it in my eyes.
No, that's a massive lowball.
What's up, Bergie?
Hello.
Looking at cars to buy, taking her off. You know, same day, same shit.
Different day, same shit. Is what I
No,
think.
it's the same day because it feels like the same day.
I'd be better if he got his head out of his ass. But you know.
Is that why my hair's so dark? I always wonder why my hair was so dark.
I thought you were going to show him the Mustang.
I can show him the Stang. Do you want to see the Stang, Bill? They've got all the front parts. He just took them off because he was starting on it as a project.
That one's 500. Told him he has to keep it at his mom's.
So then I can get it.
I didn't say that.
But you just said I'd have to keep it at my mom's. So therefore, I can't get it.
No, it's hypothetical. It's
What's up,
completely
Nova?
hypothetical right now.
But that's not what you said. You didn't say it in a hypothetical manner.
Where's the fun in fighting nice?
If we fight nice, then we're not having fun. The thing is, it may cost. See?
We all got a hillbilly bone down deep inside. No matter where you're from, you just can't hide it when the band starts playing it.
Here.
I thought I was being fairly nice. We really don't have the time or place to do a project car right now, though, and he's not thinking it through. He doesn't really understand that. We're in the middle of the city with a tiny lot and a carport with a driveway that barely fits the two vehicles that we have. That better be a dessert.
It is.
Yes.
For you, mainly.
I'll fight you.
Yeah, you can go ahead and push the screen. Wait, what were y'all talking about while I was getting this delicious pizza? Sorry, I'm hungry, so I won't eat while doing this.
I said we don't have the means to do a project car right now. We don't have anywhere to put it.
You gave me the perfect option. My mother's.
Yes! It finally worked! Well, you've got to check with your mom and make sure that's kosher.
Oh, I'll be able to work on it at my mom's, no problem.
She's about a mile and a half away. Maybe 2.
10-minute drive total.
7. I clocked it
The-
before I moved in.
Depending on the stoplight.
I clocked it. No, even if you get caught by that stoplight, it's 7 minutes. Can you bite?
Awesome. Oh, I still gotta get over to Impact's page and watch that the AR-15 video.
You bet your ass I clocked it before I moved in. Even if you get caught by that light, it's 7 minutes.
But it won't be far away. But I'm taking my mom to talk to a lawyer. Damn.
That's woof.
We won't have to worry about that with the Mustang.
Oh. I think my heart stopped
now
for a
that
second.
Fairlane would be probably that plus.
I'm pretty sure my heart stopped for a second there.
Hey, Lunatic Dad, what's up? I've been going through watching some of your videos. But anyways, I'm taking my mom next Wednesday to talk to a lawyer about suing the hospital for wrongful death. But the only downside to it is the hospital only pays out $125,000 total.
Well, I'm glad we're not getting into that. Whoa.
See, with the Mustang, it'd be a lot cheaper. If I did end up getting that Fairlane, we're talking $20,000, $40,000, $50,000 to restore it. Weren't you kind of glad I just walked away after she told me the price?
And the Mustang goes to my specs, right? It's mine.
Okay, Lunatic. What happened was I don't know if you saw the video where my dad had his gallbladder removed. Well, all these problems started right after it was removed. He had a couple of incisions in his stomach where they went in and basically sucked it out. He ripped one of the incisions open because it was glued. So he sat for about a month with that incision draining. They told him keep it clean, keep it bandaged. As long as it drains clear, everything is fine. So that's what they did before he finally got back to the doctor. They just re-glued it shut. Then a couple weeks after that, he went to the hospital the first time and got admitted for 40 pounds of fluid in his chest and abdomen. That following Wednesday, they released him after he lost 2 pounds of fluid and sent him home. A couple days later, that Monday on February 26th, he was back in the hospital with 50 pounds of fluid. So they had him admitted and everything. They were already in the process of getting them transferred. My mom signed a waiver for a PICC line. Does not remember signing one for the main line where they went in through his neck.
No, they never got around to bringing her the main line because he crashed before they got it to her.
The hospital in Tulsa said get him on a helicopter and get him out there.
Oh! Ooh, what is this?
Cinnamon bites.
Ooh!
Told the doctor to get him on a helicopter, get him out there. Well, my dad's doctor, the same one that released him that previous week, decided he was going to save the hospital in Tulsa some time and put that main line in. And as soon as they did, they were sealing up around the wound where they put the line in through his neck, and he had a seizure and died. That's where they went wrong.
Okay. The point of the main line was his,
Hey, I'm not worried about the language. I'm ex-military. You can't say nothing that'll surprise me.
The point of the main line was because his sodium levels were so low. He virtually had no sodium in his body whatsoever. So his kidneys had shut down entirely. He had a catheter in, his collection bag was full of blood because his kidneys had shut down. So the point of the main line was to pump some sodium into his body to make his kidneys work so that they could put a pacemaker in. But because of the lack of sodium, his veins were so constricted that his body could not handle the main line because they did not have him on an IV or anything because he was retaining fluid so badly. And so the first mistake was letting him out of the hospital in the first place without surgically draining the fluid.
Good Lord, all these people popping in.
Hey!
How are all y'all doing? I noticed a lot of them says love from Ashley.
The second mistake was not doing anything earlier to up his sodium levels. The second mistake was the main line when they knew his veins were going to be so constricted. And
Thanks, lunatic.
that was pretty much all of it. I mean, they really should have just sent him.
It still comes down to the fact, lunatic. He should have just stopped what he wanted to do and get him on a helicopter and get him out there to the heart hospital in Tulsa for them to properly evaluate him.
The hospital he was being sent to had a nephrologist and a heart doctor, so that they could get his kidneys going and get a pacemaker in and get his heart going properly again too. So they should have just shipped him.
But all this also could have been avoided
If they hadn't let him out the first time.
if they didn't let him out the first time and at that point surgically drained the fluid.
It's also partially on your mom for signing the release papers.
I don't think my mom signed them. At that point, my dad was in clear mind to sign them himself. But yeah, I know, Bill. That's why I'm going with my. Well, that's why I'm taking my mom myself Wednesday. But it is a nightmare.
My mom can also kind of help them through it because she had to do a medical settlement for my great grandmother because when she was in a nursing home, there was medical negligence on the part of the nursing home staff, and another resident in the home pushed her out of her wheelchair and then beat her in the face with a shoe. She ended up having to have 65 stitches in her face. And then the nursing home tried to claim that, oh, she just fell out of her chair. When,
That's why nursing homes have cameras.
But, well, when it came to trial and the security cameras were pulled, it was shown that a resident pushed her out of the chair. They were left alone. This resident had a history of violence. They were left alone in the room. This resident pushed her out of her wheelchair and then beat her in the face with a shoe. The mark on her face was a clear
I don't trust doctors or any kind of medical facility in Oklahoma at all right now. Right now, I'm kind of in the same boat as my mom. We get anything out, well, mainly if she gets anything out of this,
Alex, what is your problem?
we might just move back to North Carolina.
I'm not moving to North Carolina. I cannot live in the mountains. I can't.
Why?
The pressure is too much for my head.
But the snakes.
Hey.
Little bit's back. You missed all the fun, little bit. As soon as Lunatic Dad popped in, about 40 other people popped in.
There were 18 people here.
That's the most I've ever had in a live stream.
It gets cold in Illinois.
See, we could go where Bill lives and go to the beach. The only problem is the coast of North Carolina almost always, well, no, not 100%,
Why are you
always
here?
gets hit by a hurricane.
Why are you here, child?
Lunatic, I'm 30 and I have arthritis. I'm already going to have a double knee replacement.
I was diagnosed with severe osteoarthritis when I was 15, so...
We don't like the cold. But I still have to work in it because I still have to maintain an income to provide for the family.
Till I get out of school.
And then I really will get to work on restoring cars. Alex, go to the table, sit down and eat. Pick it up.
Yeah. I have a job opportunity in Arizona. Well, put it down. I'll wash it later.
I'd much rather be back home in North Carolina.
Well, there's no opportunity for me in Arizona.
See, Bill's even offering room in a shop. I can park the Mustang at his shop.
I don't. Do you want me to have crazy seizures?
Bill lives on the beach.
Yeah. Imagine what a hurricane's gonna do to my seizures.
I'll put a pillow under your head.
See ya.
Alright, lunatic. We'll see you later. I'll try and catch your next live stream if I have the chance.
No. Not for you. Go eat the pizza. You're lucky that you are allowed to be up and get pizza.
Alex, go sit down and eat, bub. Wait, you've only had one car in your shop for 19 years? Go eat. I can't believe that, because I was born and raised in North Carolina. We were always hit by a hurricane at least once a year, from what I remember. Alex, sit at the table, bub. Well, don't look at the lightning. Eat that first, Alex. What did I say? The 70, 80 mile an hour winds. Yeah, we're used to that. There you go. Stare at my ceiling for a minute. Mine. Mine. What? He's just enjoying his pizza. Uh-oh. 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 I'm gonna try it, Bill. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh, now you're not going to say it, just going to shove pizza in your mouth? He waited till the camera was out of his face to say it.
Daddy, I'm up a pizza.
The only bad part about that is, Bill, this is Oklahoma. We have 5 seasons in the year. The 5th one is just earthquakes all year round.
Daddy. Okay.
What are you trying to install, little bit?
Okay. My dad, my mommy, my papa,
Alex, go sit at the table and eat. Why are you breaking things?
Snuffed over the gate. Sit down and eat.
Well, I am hungry. I'm sorry, Bill. I haven't ate since 11:30,
Get your hands out of your butt and go eat your pizza.
which was 10 hours for me. Here, is this better? You can't see me.
Ooh. Shove it in my face. I was eating cinnamon rolls a minute ago.
He doesn't want to see me eating. It's making him hungry.
Yeah, you just shoved the camera. You can look at your ears. It's his own pizza, so he's not feeding it to anybody else, and he's just gonna go wash right afterwards. Helps build the immune system, right? Little dirt don't hurt. Go eat.
He's only touching his butt cheeks anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like he's exploring the canyon.
He likes to pinch his butt cheeks. No?
Alex, turn around, sit down and eat.
All I heard was go eat.
Go eat.
You don't want to go eat? Probably. Okay, more pizza for us then.
Fine, David, then go to your room.
I don't know why he ordered pizza when I made pulled pork for dinner.
Because I really don't like barbecue.
I did pulled pork for dinner, and it came out damn good.
Chicken cordon bleu.
So get pizza.
Then order it. Papa John's has it.
You got me cinnamon bites since I already had dinner.
Here you go, David.
I'm gonna have them for breakfast, I think.
Cinnamon bites.
If you're not gonna eat, you can go to bed.
Excuse me. Ugh. Sit down and eat, boy. Oh, that one actually kind of hurt. And my hands were full, so I couldn't cover my mouth.
Thank you. It was in the crock pot for like 7 hours.
Okay, you just don't get it. I worked at a barbecue restaurant when I was in high school. That put me off of barbecue and everything like it for a long time.
And you worked at a Little Caesars for how long, but you still eat pizza.
But pizza's pizza. Nobody can hate pizza. No, I'm not lying. It was called Butch's Barbecue. It was there on Main Street back in my hometown. Alex, either eat it or go to bed.
You act like I can't pull up the chat.
No problem, Bill.
Yeah, I know he doesn't like my cooking. I'm not that great of a cook anyway.
Oh, excuse me.
I tried to make him shrimp yesterday and he complained about it. Well, you should have been sitting down.
You should have been on your butt in that chair.
Come here. I'll give you a kiss. You're okay. Now
He's
go
about
sit-
ready to go to bed.
Sit on your butt and finish your pizza.
Well, go back to bed.
Oh, yeah, we used to raise chickens, but we mostly had eggs until they started being assholes. So I hate eggs.
I just had chicken every night for 3 months straight. Which probably has nothing to do with being on a chicken farm.
Wow, the video quality. Wow.
Yeah. I need to get that OBS system figured out so I can start doing my live streams from the laptop. What's up, John?
We had a rooster that attacked my youngest brother when he was like 4 or 5. And we cooked him in the crock pot for hours.
The only problem I have with it, David, is I
It's like
can't
a
get the
rubber
video to work.
Finish eating, and then I'll get you a glass of water.
I'm going to get an external camera and try that, see if that fixes the problem. If not, I'll just have to go over to my mom's house and get my dad's Facebook login info and contact Green Bay. An encoder for what? I got mine working, I just have no video.
Put it down. Put it on the table. Now sit down and eat your pizza. This is the last time I'm going to tell you. Next time you go to bed. Ours wasn't a fighting chicken, he was just a jackass. He would run across the pasture and attack us. So it was so bad that I couldn't go out there to feed my pony unless I had had a stick to beat them off with.
I don't think they can hear you, sweetheart.
I can hear myself on my own phone, so.
Okay. Bite me. Oh, shit. Help. It's cold out here. You won't come out here. I think Bill done disappeared.
He knows better than to tell me to bite him. Told you.
I might have to start doing a thing like Green Bay and Lunatic. Start getting people to bus each other and everything. How many subscribers have you gone up, Bill? Since I started doing live streams.
Are you playing with that boy?
Sounds like he's playing with it.
Is that a toy?
It will be when he gets older.
Put it down. It's a thermometer, you freak.
And then when he gets older, it'll be
I'm gonna put it. Are you ready for bed?
Damn, you've
Why don't
you've
you
grown
get your
quite a
pajamas
bit then,
and
Bill. Hey, did y'all watch Chopper's video on the fire truck he bought?
Can we get a fire truck? I'd be cool with having honeybees. That'd be awesome. I don't know jack about raising them though.
You put them in a box and they take care of themselves. You just harvest the honey.
I mean harvesting the honey. Whatever. Keep them in the back of the, maybe in the back of the property away from the house. They'll leave you alone.
But have y'all watched that video? Chopper's video on buying a fire truck? If not, you should head over there and watch it. Surprised the impact hasn't been on. It's hilarious, David. You would like it. Here, I'll be right back.
Oh.
Mother Nature calls.
It's a pretty great fire truck. What? We used to, between here and my hometown, we currently live in the house that my grandparents used to live in. And we're renting it from my grandma. And whenever we drove between my hometown and here growing up, we drove past somebody that had a bright blue fire truck. And it was awesome. He is talking to somebody about getting a 68 Mustang. It does not currently have the front suspension on it.
Okay,
It's $500. David asked if you found a project car.
Yeah, I found one. I just got to go get it.
It hasn't been wife approved yet.
Ooh. What are you watching now?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, I do. I think that would cause me to lose subscribers if I showed the video. Yeah, $500 for a Project Mustang. There you go, David.
I vote get the bees. Just keep them away from the house.
They have
Like,
every
put 'em as far away from
they
the house as you
all
can.
both fenders, driver and passenger, the inner fender wheels, the whole front suspension and everything they have. They took it off. But he done that because he had the same thought in mind that I do. And that's once I get it, completely strip it down, start on body work as soon as possible, and bring the motor over here and start rebuilding the motor. Well, I want to have the cash with me in hand when I go look at it. And if it's not severely rusted out, like maybe a panel here and a panel there, like, you know, passenger floorboard or something like that, then yeah, I'll probably get it. But no, I messaged this woman last night asking what the lowest they would take for the Mustang. And she's like, it's $500 firm. I'm like, well, your post says OBO, so what's the lowest? It's like, well, we were going to do it for like 300 or 400, but then we got the nice title in hand, so. That could also be surface rust too, a little bit. But I won't know until I actually see it. I wish I could zoom in on it without having to download the picture. Screw it, I'll just save it.
I don't know, some of that on the door anyway looks like a little bit more than surface rust. What's easier to deal with?
Honestly, I'd rather get a car with a good body and have to find a motor to fix.
See, that looks like more than just surface to me.
Well, get your hand out of the way.
Are you done? Why are you out of your chair then?
But here, I saved a picture to zoom in. For the most part, it looks like it's all surface.
Except for that.
Except for maybe right in here. But I mean, all this up here looks surface. All this through here. But yeah, you could tell where he started sanding off the rust right through here.
No
So
more.
most of that looks like it is nothing but surface rust. And I mean,
You and your cluttered desktop makes me sick.
That it all looks like it's just surface rust. And if that's the case, this car is a steal. I mean, except for maybe having to reskin the doors or something, because that looks like it's
Are you done?
pretty thick as far as rust goes.
Then hurry up.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going to look it over real good before I even decide to actually get it. But I mean, either way, finding replacement panels and everything for those Mustangs are a lot easier and cheaper than that Fairlane would be. And there was a couple of holes in the floorboard that were not factory on that Fairlane. That looks like that teal wasn't even the original color.
But it looked damn good on it.
I need to run crap cleaner. But right now my plans are to try and go out and look at the Mustang first thing Saturday morning.
I work Saturday.
What time?
I don't know.
Cause I'm planning on getting up at like the butt crack of dawn.
Pretty sure I only work a half day Saturday, but I do not work Sunday. And Sunday I told Mom we could go out there.
What day?
Sunday. I work 3 to 6 Sunday. And I told
Why do you want to drag me out to
I
your
work
parents?
3 to 6 Saturday.
I don't like going out to your parents.
Well, I told her that me and the kids would go out there.
Okay, you and the kids go out. If I get the Mustang, I can start on that.
Well, we could all go out and you could go out and look at the Mustang. Or we could all go out and maybe we could have like a family dinner thing to celebrate grandma getting out of the hospital.
You never told me your grandma got out of the
I
hospital.
did.
No, you didn't.
We could celebrate grandma getting out of the hospital and do a little
Oh,
thing.
come on. A good polish and it'll be right as rain.
He's got enough elbows. Maybe he's got the grease.
Hey, my arms aren't fat. There's only one elbow there, and that's the original.
Maybe,
You never did tell me which work Saturday.
3 to 6.
3 to 6? Okay, so I can pull it off. Yeah, hootie hoo.
And remember when I said...
I much prefer doodaloo.
3-year-old just went,
bed.
doo-doo!
Go to bed, Alex. Go to bed. No, my son heard me go, toodaloo! And he went, doodaloo!
Maybe he can set the kids on the car with some sandpaper and help them buff it out. Or have them help buff it out. Builds character, right?
I'll have to get an orbital sander to start sanding that car.
Just let them do it by hand.
No, because I don't want holes in the panels.
Please. They won't buff it. They are not at risk of putting holes in the panels.
There will be nothing left if I let the kids sand it, because they'll keep standing there in one spot. Not even doing wax on, wax off.
So you tell them to
Up
move.
and down, until there's a hole in the fender or the hood.
What fender?
The ones in their garage. They have all that stuff in the garage. What? Okay, first off, I have to ask, what year, make, and model is the truck? Because that only looks good on certain makes and models. That's where you go through and you measure up the same distance all the way around on your top supports. You cut the top off and you cut it down and then re-weld the top back on, basically giving you shorter front windshield, shorter back windows, and shorter side windows. You're making the cab of the truck shorter.
I think he's
I'm
having a
not-
hard time envisioning it.
No. It's not that. I'm not a big fan of Fords, which is surprising considering I wanted to get that Fairlane.
And now we want a Mustang.
And now I want to get a Mustang. I don't know. It's really just the Ford trucks that suck.
No,
But
it's not.
a
Old
chop
Fords
top
are
on a
fine.
Ranger.
I think he's having a hard time envisioning it.
Don't you think there's a possibility that the whole cab will just fall apart once you cut the top off?
Be nice.
I mean, it's just like there's some trucks out there with so much dirt on them, if you wash them, they'll fall apart. And it's still running? Damn. I'm going to message her in the morning and ask for more pictures inside and out before I actually go look at it and ask about the motor and everything. As a matter of fact, I can do that right now. Messenger. Go to bed. Go. Leave it alone. Leave it on the table. Go to bed. Mommy's not going to help you. Get off your butt and get in bed. Go.
Night, buddy.
Here, hold it.
I have a thing for Mustangs, though. Really, muscle cars, 60s and 70s muscle cars. And he claims that this car will be mine. I'm not buying it yet, though.
Alright, so I just messaged her, so let's see how long it takes. I was never planning on selling it. Well, I messaged her asking for pictures of the inside and under the hood, so...
I have a feeling it does not have a motor for 500. together.
Well, it's listed with an automatic transmission, so it might have the motor. But that could just be something they put in as default. I'm not going to put a Chevy motor in a Ford. That's cursing the Chevy.
Don't ask me.
Yeah, I can't tell if there's a motor in it from these pictures or not.
I'm gonna guess not.
Ooh, no, wait. See something that looks like a motor, but I'm not entirely sure. That's okay, but no Ford and Chevy. Hey, I'll drop a Dodge motor in a Ford any day. It'll run forever at that point.
Go to the bathroom if you need to go to the bathroom, but then get back in your bed. Then go potty.
You mean rephrase, not refrain? Well, that sounds fun, not scary. That's your problem. You should have got an 8. Oh, she messages me back soon.
She probably won't know tomorrow. It's pretty late.
It's only 9:45.
Yeah, that's pretty late.
Says who?
almost everybody.
Circle burning or circle jerk? Which one, Bill?
Cinnamon.
Did you tell your mom I'm getting a Mustang?
No.
Are you going to tell her?
Nope.
Hey, here's a countertop for you guys. Can you imagine how time consuming that is?
It's a cool look though. It's tooled leather.
That was a hell of a countertop, wasn't it, David? What'd you say it was made out of, sweetheart?
Tooled leather.
Tooled leather. And then it looks like they filled in with epoxy.
Yeah, it was coated with epoxy.
It's only cinnamon, David. Probably 10 minutes at Papa John's.
Exterminate!
Hey, I only weigh 260 something. But that's because I don't exercise like I used to.
Exterminate!
Probably forever. It didn't say.
It probably took them a couple months to size.
They said they also made matching outlet covers.
Why do I need to stand up? My height, once I get to a chiropractor, I'll be back to 6'5", but I'm 6'3" right now. My width, I don't know.
Not quite as wide as a refrigerator, but close.
Gee, thanks for making me sound like Shamu. I'm being called Shamu now.
No, I didn't. You weren't.
My own wife is calling me fucking Shamu.
I didn't call you Shamu. I called you a refrigerator.
I'm gonna have to beat her later.
Wait a minute. With this way or this way?
I don't know. I'm broad-shouldered, so.
That's why I said refrigerator.
Yeah, shoulder to shoulder, I'm as wide as a fridge because I'm broad-shouldered. What about ramen?
Ramen's gross.
Ramen causes cancer. New crunchy espresso M&Ms. All right, David. Look. New crunchy espresso M&Ms. No. Hey, I went up 3 subscribers. Here, take my phone, sweetheart. Do you want to see how big of a person I really am, Bill? I'm taking my hoodie off. Don't aim the camera at me yet. Stop. I'm not doing a strip show. They don't want to see that mess anyways.
You're gonna stand next to the door?
Yeah. Stand up. This is how big I am, Bill. I'm a big person.
And then here's our height difference.
And sometimes just to make her angry, I come down to her level. That's not what she said, David. Ha ha! He said he's not that big. So he left an opening. Casey! What's up? Oh, excuse me. What, David? David comes back with you, fucker. That's because until I lose the weight, everything just compresses in and I kind of look like a miniature Marshmallow Man. You know, the Stay Puft Marshmallow from Ghostbusters, the first one. I'm just hairier from rolling around on the floor.
No. You're just hairy just in general.
Oh, shit.
He's the Stay Hairy Marshmallow Man. He just flipped me off.
Nobody cares if I flip you off. I'll give you a double backflip. As long as I'm not abusing you in any way, I don't think anybody cares.
I was just
Because
saying
I'm
for
pretty
the
sure
sake
they
of-
can tell by the way I act.
I was saying for the
I
sake
don't
of
do
everybody knowing that you flipped me off.
Here, I'm flipping her off. There you go.
Yes, yes he does. Absurdly hairy.
No, I shaved those the other day, David. Just to give you a mental image.
You just came in at a weird time.
Just bad timing, Casey. I'm tired and stupid. Casey's probably going to give me a thumbs down for this live stream now. Pops in and we're talking about shaved nuts.
You could call them kiwis if you prefer.
It's like walking into a porta potty and there's dicks all over the place. Well, that's just how it is on a job site.
He only manscapes when I complain.
I only completely shave them when you complain. Other than that, I try and keep them trimmed. Bill just said, you know, Mike, it's not what's on the inside that counts. And I have a feeling that you're good on the inside, too.
He has his moments.
There you go, Bill. Casey says, hell no, glad I'm not the only dude that manscapes, laugh my fucking ass off.
I'm reading. He has his moments.
I try and do lawn maintenance. Well, sometimes, by the time I get to it, sometimes it's a fucking forest.
Crusty shit? Really?
Casey, you got my wife gagging, man. Great job.
Hi, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
He's just a jerk, Bill.
Well, that was in reference to your comment about me feeling good on the inside.
He plays an nasty jerk on the outside, but really on the inside, he's a teddy bear. He just doesn't want anybody to know about it.
I'm good, Casey. I'm good. If you got that much crusty shit, you might just want to think about having all that wax so it just rolls right off.
Rain-X.
Yes, wax it and then Rain-X it.
I feel like it shouldn't be getting crusty.
This live stream just went that way when you showed up, Casey. I hope John's not still in here. I forgot he popped up earlier. He's only like 12 years old.
11, I think.
By the way, alarms need to be set for 6:15.
My alarm first going off at 6, so...
Yeah, I forgot too, Casey. I'm assuming he's not in here anymore, seeing as how he hasn't responded.
Yeah, he was pretty chatty when he was in here the other day.
That's because he was complaining about,
There are 6 people watching and only 1, 2...
it's only like 3 of them are talking.
Yeah.
Some of them might just have it playing in their background with the mute button on.
One of those people are me, so...
What do you do, Casey? Random videos. Oh, we lost 2 people with the way our conversations were going.
Shock. Well, one was me. I just closed off the phone, so... Hey!
I almost hit one of those in the hydrovac earlier. They were doing the ditch line up on Perkins Road, just
Yeah.
right there by the vet at the railroad tracks. And they didn't have the cones far enough out, so when he turned the bucket, we'll turn the whole cab section to where he could get the bucket into the ditch line. The back of it was sticking out into the road, into that other lane. So if a semi came through there and couldn't get over,
Would have taken it out.
yeah, and that equipment's not cheap. But I know exactly what he does. He goes out on the back roads with the...
I have an aunt and uncle that complain about the road grader. Every time I talk to them, they complain about the guy that grates the road. Because he cut the phone line again, or he did a horrible job, and the road's all bumpy.
Your aunt and uncle live in Kearney down a crappy road.
I know.
That's not the road grader's fault. That's just the ground itself.
I'm sure it is.
A lot of the back roads here in Oklahoma, you go down them.
Our roads are really awful to begin with. And then
99 to 100% of the back roads, Casey, they come up and go down with those little bumps over and over and over and over and over.
It's
and so your
basically-
whole vehicle just vibrates all the way down the road.
Yeah, it's like driving on a washboard. Our roads are really bad to begin with, and our dirt roads are, our dirt roads are no exception. Washout is a huge problem.
That's because the state of Oklahoma's broke. Which is why I miss the back roads in North Carolina, because the back roads are nice. Unless you get onto the back roads.
We're next up on the teacher walkout. Did you know that?
Yeah, Dale was telling me about an email sent out about the sent out by the superintendent of Stillwater Public Schools.
That was about the student walkout.
And the teacher walkout, yeah, they're talking about doing it next month or something like that. And if nothing's done, I can't blame them. If you're a teacher, you should be making as much as a doctor or somebody. Because without you, they wouldn't gain that knowledge to be able to get into that profession. Oh God, what is it? Get rid of the picture. I see it before. Put your phone over here on my leg. Hey, here's an odd picture for you guys.
All I I know is that
There you go.
we got awful washboard roads.
What do y'all think about that? And that. And that. What the hell is that?
Okay. Honestly, though, we've got asphalt roads that are washboards too.
When I first started, everyone hated me. Now,
At least
about
only half
of my residents hate me.
At least only half hate you now instead of everybody.
Where do you live, Casey? I mean, I don't want your actual physical address, just city and state.
Got creepy. Tell me where you live.
That sounds like every other state. Hey, doesn't TLC Bear 2 live in Iowa?
You missed a pretty awkward conversation a little bit.
I guess not. You missed a conversation about shaving nuts and landscaping and cutting down the forest and pictures of horses with dogs' mouths. You missed quite a bit of stuff, little bit.
The lawnmower playing.
If your force is thick enough to break lawnmower blades, you might just want to try a chainsaw. And if that don't work, just get a blowtorch and burn it down.
Exterminate.
So, I was right. He does live in Iowa. I couldn't remember if he did or not. I can't afford those kinds of razors. By the way, I figured out how I can save money on getting a trailer to haul that Mustang if I go get it.
Oh,
I can borrow the trailer from work.
they're gonna let you do that?
Jimmy won't have a problem with it. As long as I don't break nothing.
That'll be cool.
That's awesome. I know Rod's planning on taking a trip to North Carolina here in a couple weeks. Don't know where he's going, though. Bada bing, bada boom. I just want to get out of this state.
But you don't want to move to Arizona.
No, because Arizona's too dry. Pluck the hair one at a time. What's up, Busy Bee?
I told him he should just wax it. But he said no.
I am not having the most sensitive spot on my body waxed for anybody or any reason. I would rather take a torch to my nuts and roast them than have them waxed. But that's just my opinion.
Seems like a cheap way to make sure we don't have any more kids.
I almost gave myself a vasectomy at work today.
Almost?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just go through it?
Because barbed wire hurts.
So castration, not vasectomy. Yeah.
Wow, we got more people popping up in here. Country Mom, Chris Gee.
County jobs are pretty decent too. Hey everybody.
What's going on?
Look at how red my ear is.
Hey, Busy Bee, do you think you can text me some information on that job you were telling me about? I don't know, a couple passes of fire, you won't have to worry about hair or kids.
Ooh, no overtime sucks.
My job is generally about 30 hours a week, 70 hours a week total. What's up, man who refused to die?
We're in Oklahoma. He's originally from North Carolina.
North Carolina, born and raised. On the playground where I spent most of my days.
Okie for life.
Alright, Busy Bee. I really am thinking hard about doing it. All night long.
We don't exactly have a lot
Hey,
here,
Brittany.
to be completely honest. Not really. I mean,
Mike.
our winters are usually fairly mild, except for the ones that we have ice. And then when we get ice, then it gets rough.
If you guys actually want to contact me through Facebook, you're going to have to do it through my Facebook.
Hey!
Because I do not have my father's Facebook login. My mom packed up his laptop and everything. So I can't get that
Fair.
info.
It's just the odd winter that we get the ice
So-
to suck.
I will actually post a link to my Facebook after this live stream uploads in the comments section or the description. Thank you, Country Mom. But I'll post my Facebook link, and if you guys can add me to Facebook or whatnot, and you can message me that way. Fayetteville. I hated Fayetteville.
On the subject of crappy Oklahoma winters, the year I had my learner's permit, I don't remember the year off the top of my head right now.
Before you finish that, can you go get my phone charger, please?
Nope, it can wait until I'm done, because otherwise I'm going to lose the story.
All you're going to do is talk about how your dad took you out driving on a road with like 3 inches of ice and
No.
purposely put you into a
We
skid for you
had-
to recover.
We had a total of about 6 to 8. Yes! We had a total of about
Unfortunately.
6 to 8 inches of ice. We had like 3 inches of ice, then some snow, and then more ice on top of that. The entire state shut down. Most of Arkansas was under ice too, and it was pretty rough. And I have my learner's permit, and we are right between Oklahoma City and Tulsa.
We're an hour north of OKC and an hour west of Tulsa.
And so the state was shut down and everything. I had my learner's permit. My dad was like, "You're gonna learn how to drive in crappy weather." So we got in my truck, which was
Hey, Kansas is worse than Oklahoma.
a
Trust me on that.
97 Chevy S10. And he took me out onto the highway. Hit the,
Wow. It is a small world. Bill, I think you arrested me one time. Wow.
He took me out onto the highway, forced me to get up to 65 miles an hour, which was the speed limit. Hit the e-brake and sent me into a tailspin. And then said, "Okay, get us out." And so that's how I learned how to drive on ice. Well, that was interesting to watch.
You should run a road grader when the gravel roads are all ice. You need a clean pair of pants after the day is through.
That's okay. Taking that little S10 out on 6 inches of ice was enough ice driving for me. Never want. I hate driving on ice. Hate it.
I don't mind it as long as there's not other idiots driving around me.
That's what gets me. You gotta remember, I didn't have any weight that day either. And that S10 is light.
Bill, were you a good cop? Or were you a bad cop?
Right.
What were you just yelling about?
You're being weird again.
I'm always weird.
That was extra weird.
Oh, they have no idea how weird I can be. I don't think I'll ever actually show them just because that might cause Facebook to shut down the channel.
YouTube.
Country Mom just said, Bill was a nice cop. I talked to him after he arrested me.
Nope. You and your crusties.
I like how I said hey to Brittany and then she never said anything back.
She said hi to me. I said hi.
Casey just doesn't know.
26.
And just so y'all know, that was the sound for the warning in Jurassic Park. I'm 30. I'm almost halfway through my life if I ain't already. 30, 26, 28. Ooh, country mom. Ex-cop. I think Bill's retired. If Bill's a cop, we're screwed. As much dumb stuff as I done.
Feel that?
Hey, Chris, do you see your avatar right there? That skull? That's going to be me by the time I get to bed tonight if I don't shut up. Too young to say no and too old to do anything about it. Ooh la la. Go, Bill. It's your birthday.
Weirdo. Oh, Elise is excited.
Why is Elise excited?
Because tomorrow is Adonis's birthday.
Ah.
She was telling she was telling Lauren about Adonis' birthday. She was like, Adonis, huh? That's quite a name.
She's smitten by another 6-year-old. I need to get my gun collection back up. Maybe I should just change the setting for this YouTube channel to matchmaker or something. Since Country Mom's wanting to meet up with Bill.
No judgment.
Oh, David, she wants you too. Message you on Twitter? Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't have the fuzzy ones.
Can't, Mom. My wife would kick us both. I'm not a cop anymore. Oh. I need to get back home.
You are home.
No, back to North Carolina.
I told you we could go for a vacation.
If I go for vacation, I ain't never leaving.
Oh, yeah, you are.
No, I won't. We'll get a divorce right there.
No, you won't. Yep.
Didn't we already?
Yep. It's okay. 3 years in June.
It's been that long already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Casey was asking Country Mom.
Oh.
So now, Casey's interested in Country Mom.
Hey.
Go on, Casey. Get you some.
Do I need a new set of earrings?
Don't even think
I haven't
about
used it in a while, have I?
Casey, watch. Oh. I needed this laugh tonight. This live stream got awesome. So it's not just my wife then, okay. Well, what are the chances you get to go on a live stream and talk and talk about nuts and burning
Crusty
down
bits.
forests and crusty bits and what else?
They were-
breaking lawnmower, breaking blades.
They were doing a controlled burn out at Keystone Dam today.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Crusties, Krabby Patties. So, Country Mom, are you married? Please say no.
Not
Please say
yet.
no. Please say no.
Look at she is.
Well, she's asking everybody else if they're married.
She said maybe.
Down, David. Play nice.
Hey.
Nice, Bill. I need to get that OBS deal figured out. So am I. Young, that is.
You mean a stud. Wouldn't exactly call you young anymore.
Hey, I was drunk when I got married. I thought I was running for state senate or something.
You lying sack of shit. You picked me up from work. We got married
Shut up.
June 3rd. I was sunburnt as a lobster.
I really am thinking about getting a haircut Saturday. Get rid of my year's worth of hair.
It looks pretty good cleaned up, believe it or not.
My pastor pronounced me and my wife husband and husband. She was nervous. What time is it? Where's my forever? I can block out the wife. See? Ow! Mud in the hair. Lots of tangles. It hurts. My hair's actually long enough to braid.
If I didn't have fat fingers.
See, this is the kind of hair you get when you're... Why,
Mike
thank
and David
you, David.
forever.
Thank you, David. I'll look for you later.
Hey, if I can share
It
something
was
with you.
also the same day my dad about passed away from illness. That makes it memorable.
My parents were out of the country, so it was just us, my grandma, and one of my brothers, and
Matthew.
our now 3-year-old. And we
Yahtzee!
basically signed the paperwork at the church, and then sent it off.
Sent it off, turned right around, drove back to the courthouse and turned it in.
And yeah.
Well, that depends, David. Is there a lot of cushion for the pushing? I will, country mom.
He's a biter and a slapper.
And I like to use knives. And whips. And handcuffs. Ball gags.
Oh, please. You're the one that turned it nasty the first time.
You started this, Casey. If you're rich, it's 50 Shades of Grey. If you're in a trailer, it's an episode of CSI.
Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds, CSI, doesn't matter. They're both going to be there. Blame Bill.
I like things a little weird.
Cuckoo. Ooh. She can get the good drugs. Come to daddy.
It'd be nice to have real stitches instead of stitching myself up.
That's how Country Mama got out of the tickets when she gets pulled over. She just slips Bill a little something.
I know
We're
emergency.
on to you, Country Mom.
I know emergency first aid. Does that count? And I can get over anything. First aid wise, that is.
I try to pretend I know nothing. And then I fail at pretending.
Is that a booger on your pants?
No, that's mud.
That does not look that good.
What is that? Cheese? Alex.
What was it?
Cheese from that slice of pizza. I just like how the whole live stream just switched and changed to Days of Our Lives featuring David and Country Mom.
Hey, I know where that is.
This just went to an episode of Days of Our Lives or Young and the Restless with Country Mom and David. Get it, girl!
Can't forget the crust. That comes afterwards, I think.
That comes after you fall asleep and wake up. And now the chat is dead.
I'm sure those will be some interesting dreams.
Depends on whether a ball gag is involved or not. I bet David will be the one wearing the ball gag.
Say that again?
Said I bet David will be the one wearing the ball gag.
Last time, ball gag did not come out ball gag.
Country Mom seems like someone who knows how to take charge.
You have to if you work in the emergency room.
Casey said what I was thinking. Because I can't say it because my wife's right here. Keep your fingers out of my orifices. Sisses. I don't know if I added enough sisses to the end of it or not.
Just orifices.
Why are you ashamed of yourself, Bill? Just trying to have fun, Country Mom. What is your real name, by the way? Because that just takes too much to say, Country Mom.
You can just call her Mom.
No, that's awkward. Because she's only a year older than me.
I let him get away with enough. So, he can just watch what he says.
Gina. She's assaulting me. She's trying to bite me. Ah! Stop it.
That's sad.
That takes all the kink out of it.
Mom has grandpas.
I can go online to Ranger Joe's and order them.
You don't even have to do that. Just go to the normal liquor store.
They use cheap ones.
Do they? I haven't checked them out. I just saw them. Real ones? Do you have handcuffs or do you have handcuffs? Because handcuffs don't count. Did you swallow
Now
it? and
that
forget to
makes
check
it an
the spool?
episode of Criminal Minds. Handcuffs and no keys.
After you swallow the key, you have to check for it on the way out for the next couple of days.
Mine. Stop it. Well, the way it's looking, I'll be doing a live stream about 7 o'clock or so every night. Ooh, kinky. Straight to Twitter. Later, Casey. Take it easy. Oh, now David and Gina are going over to Twitter for their sexcapades. Unless, of course, this all could just be David with a fake account trying to make things more interesting.
Working.
Or David could actually be Gina and using a fake account to try and make things more interesting. Hey, I'm just spitballing theories here. I never said it wasn't real. They were just hypothetical theories. Look at my eyes. I'm tired. Ooh. See? I get stupid when I'm tired. And I've got to work by myself all day tomorrow. Which is going to suck.
Well, maybe we should cut the stream short and go to bed.
No, because I'm going to take my sweet ass time at work tomorrow. I'm going to be digging for 10 hours straight.
Or you can get it done quickly, go get your physical done, and get home at a reasonable time.
I can't drive the truck. David, listen to Mom. Get over this shit.
Who's that?
That was David. Not that David. Busy Bee Restoration, David.
I think I do that.
Twitter don't want you. Access denied. Make sure Gina is a Gina. Need credit report, picture of her driver's license, proof of residency.
Bill arrested her, he ought to remember.
Huh?
If Bill arrested her, shouldn't he remember?
He doesn't remember. He's 73 and been retired for years.
So?
Please don't do Twitter. Twitter is a little bird. Don't hurt the bird. What do I have, what do I feel like? Hang on. I gotta check something.
What?
Just about anything goes in this channel, Casey, except for when there's kids around. That's because Gina's freaky.
Says the man married to a woman with a blood fetish.
Oh, my kids are in bed too, Gina. And it's amazing, somebody with a Shrek face like mine has 4 kids.
Because you don't know how to wrap it.
Well, golly.
And when you shave, you clean up pretty damn nice.
That was also when I was skinnier. Back when I weighed 190 pounds.
I've never seen you weigh 190 pounds.
Casey, my oldest kids are twin girls.
His first set were twins. Did that teach him to wrap it? Nope. Had another one just over a year
But
later.
Gina, we just want to have some fun.
And then when we got together, we had one, and I'm high risk for multiples because multiples run in my family. Every generation, both my mom's side and my dad's side, twins or triplets.
It's okay.
We're done.
I about had a vasectomy at work today.
You should have done it.
Climbing over a barbed wire fence and the wire slipped out from underneath my hand and snapped up.
That's castration.
Mike!
Hello.
I'm like 267. I did used to weigh 190 back in high school.
I'm not talking about my weight.
I won't either.
I'll kill you.
Ah.
I need to go get some floss.
Just don't wear one.
My boobs are too big for that.
Your boobs ain't big. One of your boobs can fit in my hand. And
No, because they're shrinking. Isn't it great?
that is a hand. Sorry, little bit. Let's see, I got big hands, big feet, and a big nose. I'm a goofy looking motherfucker and I still ain't packing.
I don't complain.
Personality, I think that's why.
I don't know what you're talking about. Your personality sucks.
Fuck you. One of these days, Alice. One of these days. Pow. Right to the moon.
I fight back.
You're looking at me getting soup, Casey. I am looking into a reverse. Bam and Zoom is how I ended up with 4 kids, Mike. 2 of them came in the Bam, the other 2 came in the Zoom.
We really don't want any more, though. 4 is enough. So the youngest 2 have been asking for another baby lately.
No, not happening. I will take the chainsaw and cut my own testicles off.
I can neuter a dog. I can, so... If I can neuter a dog, I can probably
Yes.
neuter you.
I have 4 kids. My oldest 2 are twins. They're 6. My youngest daughter is 5. And my son is 3.
Yeah. See, if I can neuter a dog, I'm pretty sure I can neuter him. It's all roughly the same.
No.
Yeah.
No, because I can fight back. A dog can't.
I can knock you out.
You ain't woman enough to knock my ass out.
You ain't seen me pissed. This fucker.
She's got to be woman enough to knock my ass out for it first.
You ain't seen me pissed.
And seeing her piss is like watching a chihuahua with Napoleon complex.
No, you literally have not seen me actually get pissed. He didn't drink. Not more than a beer or 2.
I quit drinking when I got out of the army, Casey.
Most he'll drink is like a can or 2 of Coors Light.
It's just enough to help me relax where I can get to sleep.
He drinks horse piss.
Well, when you have insomnia, anything helps get you to sleep.
Horse piss in a can.
So what? I like horse piss. I'll get under a horse's wiener and drink it. I don't care.
I'm a vodka drinker.
Dilly dilly!
Forget beer. I go for the vodka.
She likes taters.
Forget the beer. I'm going for the vodka, and I'm not gonna turn down moonshine either. No, Everclear's too much. That's just not fit for human consumption. But it doesn't have the right flavor. I like good old straight from the still homemade moonshine. Not Everclear.
I have the feeling that this arrangement between David and Gina is going to turn into an episode of Criminal Minds. Hey, it'd been worse if I said I wanted a bull wiener.
He's tired and needs to go to bed. What? Homemade moonshine? Nah. You just haven't found good stuff then.
Gina's watching horse porn.
No, brandy's the turpentine. Ugh.
Dilly dilly! I found some hubcap covers that said dilly on them.
I don't like dark liquors or beer or dark alcohol, like just in general.
Well, she is 26.
Bear. But I also grew up with a dad that was okay with letting me have sips of his beer on a regular basis and be like, that's why you don't drink. When I was like, this is nasty, because he drank dark lagers. And also,
I bet Gina can't handle me and my wife.
Also grew up in Amish country.
See, she's thinking about it. Look at that. She was thinking about it.
Where there were some stills, and we could get our hands on some moonshine if we knew the right people to talk to.
She was thinking about it, Gina. What do you say? Just a little bit. You know, that's one thing I've never had was a threesome. So yeah, I kind of do want. Yeah, seriously, my entire life I've never had a threesome.
Ah, okay.
But I've done many, many, many other things except that. And I can't figure out why that never happened. Hey, we can just do a swingers thing.
I don't know if I want to know about this sock. Yes, I agree.
Probably some 13-year-old kid walking down the road. Tell that to the Mormons.
It's not all of them. That's only a couple sets. Why are you getting in my face? No!
Your ear don't look too bad.
I can't see it.
Whoop, whoop.
I found a box of skinned and decapitated raccoons on a dirt road once. That was the weirdest thing I've ever found.
I checked into a hotel room and I found about 3 used condoms over in the corner.
I used to clean the police station on campus and pulled a used condom out of a shower drain. They were complaining at me for like 2 weeks about why the shower wasn't draining. I didn't skin them. They were already skinned when I found the box.
No, he said you can reuse them. You can reuse condoms. You can clean them up.
Yeah.
Clean them inside and out. Sterilize them, and then you can spray them down with some spermicide.
You have fun with that. Just Lysol them.
Something apparently I don't know how to use a little bit. After all, I got 4.
I told you about that, didn't I? The cops were complaining to me about one of the showers not draining.
No.
Oh, no, the cops have been complaining about one of the showers not draining for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not the one that deals with that. They just kept complaining, kept complaining, kept complaining. So I took the drain cover off one day and to see if it was like a hair wad or something. And nope, it was a used condom. I was like, y'all are some nasty fuckers. What are you doing at work?
How did it even get in the shower drain?
Apparently, they took off the drain cover and threw it in the drain, and it got stuck to the side and was clogging up the drain.
If it was upside down, it wouldn't have clogged it up.
That was like right before I quit. No, because it was kind of stuck. I don't think so.
It was too high up the drain.
Yeah, because it was way up, and I'd been working in that building for quite some time, and there had never been an issue with the drain. And so it was also kind of stuck, like, part of it was stuck just barely underneath the drain cover, if that makes sense. So it was more like the drain cover had been taken off, it had been tossed down there, and then the cover just tossed down. So I'm pretty sure it had been put down there deliberately. I had to deal with that several times. We were custodians for a while on campus.
When I was in Iraq, we had somebody over there we called the Mad Shitter. Because every time he went to the porta-john or to a regular bathroom, he couldn't make it till he sat down. He literally plastered the walls.
The
and made
drain
them
cover,
unusable.
The drain cover wasn't screwed on. It just lifted off. There was a hole in the middle of the thing, and then the drain cover just kind of sat in there, or sat on top of it. You could just lift it off.
I was in Iraq. I deployed February. Oh God, I can't even think straight. February 6th of 07. Got back April 14th of 08.
Well, damn.
Yeah, me and David, Busy Bee, we were over in Iraq at the same time.
Well, that's neat.
Yeah. I found out about that during our 2-hour long conversation while I was at Lowe's.
Cool.
Me and David could talk for hours and hours and hours until one of us was like, okay, shut the hell up, get off the phone. That's how it went the other day, didn't it, Busy Bee? You're welcome.
Did you see his brother?
Yeah, I saw that.
David's brother was there.
It's great when you can find somebody who's been through the same crap as you that you can talk to and help get past some of the things you're going through. Oh.
Might not have experienced it, but I can at least listen.
I already told you there's things I'm not going to talk about with you. David was a CB, if I remember correctly. In the Army, that'd be combat engineers. In the Navy, it's a CB. Oh, David. Sorry. The app crashed. You're welcome, Gina. Yeah, the app crashed, but when my little brother was actually graduating from high school, well, his senior year, he went to a Navy recruiter's office and signed a contract. They turned around and ripped his contract up because he gained like 5 pounds of muscle weight. This was many years ago, David. This was back in 2007. I used my R&R to come home for his high school graduation. So I was over there for 3 months, came home, and 3 months, 4 months, something like that. Then came home and stayed over there for a total of 15 months from beginning to end. But it's been 11 years since they done that to him. You gained 30 pounds of fat and got promoted. I was losing weight and I ended up getting medically discharged saying I was crazy.
Only thing the government ever got right.
Fuck you.
You wish.
You're right, we're married. It is a big wish. Oh. So would I, David. I would go back in a heartbeat. But they won't take me back.
You know it's bad when you're too fucking weird for the Army to take you back.
Hey Casey, I'm flat-footed and I joined the service. Oh. And as far as weight goes, the Army has a waiver for everything. Thank you, Bill, and thank you. You cannot have tattoos on your hands, face, or neck. Anything visible outside of your ACUs or Class A uniform. The Army is actually the most laid back out of all the branches. And keep in mind, when I say branches, I'm talking about Army, Navy, Marines, and Air Force. I don't count the Coast Guard.
Nobody counts the Coast Guard. Except the Coast Guard. Glorified lifeguard.
But David, I have literally seen when I was in, I had buddies, when we got back, they would get tattoos either on their neck or on their hand, knowing regulations, and they would be immediately discharged with a dishonorable discharge because you are breaking regulations. They are very strict on that stuff. dad and uncles were in the Army, but they're retired now. But my brother-in-law's in the Army, his wife misses him every time. Well, Bill, nowadays, if you're not down at the company, you're not on time, you're off for the day, you can do whatever you want. But when it comes to getting tattoos, they have certain regulations about it. And Gina, that is disgusting. Gina just said her ex is in the Air Force, but sadly he got discharged because he was having sex with minors. The way I see it, they should have brought UCMJ action against him, locked him up. That's why I'm trying to wipe.
At least he's honest. That's it.
He should have been thrown in jail. See, the BS about my whole thing, Bill, I re-enlisted while I was in Iraq for 8 years. And then back in November of 2008, they started the discharge paperwork saying I was crazy. When did that happen, Gina? That sounds like somebody whose ass just needs to be beat.
I hope they threw the book at him.
I have never laid my hands on a woman. Well, that's a lie.
Except for when we were having fun. But that doesn't count.
If you need to beat the shit out of a woman to prove you're a man or to make yourself feel good, you're not a man, you're a boy acting like a man. And you need your ass beat. And that sounds like what he needs. Gina lives in North Carolina, David.
I hope they throw the book at him, Gina.
If they don't, somebody will take justice into their own hands. David's going to call Rambo up. This is getting ready to turn into a new John Wick movie.
Hey, if you're gonna make plans like that, do it over private messaging so there's no evidence.
No, there's still evidence over private messaging. But there's
So
none.
there's less obvious evidence.
There's none if they do it by mail. As in regular, write out a letter, mail it back and forth.
I saw nothing.
Oh, crikey. All painters and architects, sweetheart.
Those are some special skills.
They are. Seriously, look at it.
Good.
I'm going to hell. No, Adam and Eve, go away.
Just got an email that said three free vibes. See how they buzz. It's because she's on here talking.
What time is it? Holy shit, that cracked my phone. Right there. Alright, guys and gals. I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. I need to get a shower and get to bed before work. Plus, tomorrow is going to be exhausting.
Tomorrow's my easy day. Easy school day. Statistics. 2-hour break. Night.
Alright, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.